All right, so I am here with the man, the myth, the legend, one of the masterminds behind pretty much everything that we're doing here. Jason, what's poppin', dude?
Hi, how are you?
How are you?
I'm good, wonderful.
Expectation versus reality. What was your expectation of this? How's it actually going? Tell me.
You know, sometimes when I have these ideas and they go through my head, I can see it and visualize it, but I never know if it's actually gonna work. So we did a lot of planning for this, and after just a few videos of going through the first day, it was kind of a sigh of relief. I'm like, oh, it's working.
It's not that bad,
That's
right?
good.
It's
Yes.
okay. Yeah, this is quite nice.
Yeah, my biggest thing is I wanted to give everybody as much value as possible. The creators, the vendors, and the viewers out there that are going to be watching the content that we're making here.
Yeah, no, absolutely. And I think that everybody is, it's a beautifully oiled machine from my perspective, which is kind of crazy because this is the first time that this event has been done. But being able to see all the employees here, as well as the content creators, as well as the vendors here, and everybody that's kind of come together, people just know what they need to do.
Yeah.
Which is, I'm telling you right now, doesn't happen too often. And in events such as something like this, right? People have just found spots within this facility. They have gone above and beyond to shoot awesome content, but they've also had scheduled slots. They've also had things like come together beautifully in terms of what you guys are doing to be able to pull product, take things away, put cars where they need to be, and structurally organize this to where it's fluid and it's nice. And I'm used to organized chaos, but this is more organized than it is chaotic, and it's very refreshing. I will say that.
I think as content creators, we are used to a little bit of more organized chaos where we can go with the flow and kind of ad lib as we go. And that's what some of this content is. You can't plan every single minute, every single day, but being that we're all kind of detailers and content creators, we can all come together. And
yeah, I think it's more organized than I expected, because if I were to host something, I'm telling you right now, there would be no organization. It would be pure chaos, and there would be fires. There would be all sorts of different things, and but I can safely say that this has been just absolutely amazing. So, as far as everybody that's come here, as far as all of the content creators and whatnot, what were you most excited to see? Were you most excited to see the relationship building? Were you most excited the creativity side of things?
I think it's getting to know people on a different level, you know. So we were just hanging out in the creators room, just talking about people's background and where they came from and little nuances of the culture, because we got people from literally like all over the world, you know, the UK, Canada, and getting to know them on a different level, on a personal level. You know, and I feel like that's what this industry is known for, because it's a passion industry, and we get together and get to know each other and stuff, and that's been really cool, just to get to know people on a personal level, and it just brings us closer.
And isn't it cool how everybody gets along? Isn't it cool how everybody is very nice to each other?
Yeah.
How everybody has a really good sense of humor? Did you primarily pick out the funny people? Because I feel like you went through this list and you go, okay, that person's got a good sense of humor, that person's hilarious, that person's awesome, and you put them all together, and it's just kind of awesome. Everybody is flowing so well together that I feel like I've been friends with most of these people for years and years, even though some of them I've never met before.
Yeah, I mean, we do all know each other a little bit, and I think I picked out people that have very similar values, that are authentic, true, honest with themselves, and are just out there to not only improve themselves, but improve the industry and just have something to give back, you know?
So basically what you're going to see here, I mean, you're going to see videos from content creators, you're going to see videos maybe from vendors that are all going to feature tips, tricks, detailing techniques, discussions, important things that are just well noted in the detailing industry, and it's going to be a lot of content. You might feel a little overloaded, but you know what? It's better than nothing at all, and you're getting something that's technically free for you to view. So you can't complain a whole lot, right?
It's going to be crazy to see the videos come out in the next coming days, weeks, and maybe even months. You're like, how long are they there for?
And I mean, I feel like we've been creating constantly here, and we're technically a vendor, right? But we're still going around, kind of running and gunning, and seeing everybody else knock out 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 videos. I'm like, oh man, this is absolutely amazing. So I guess the question would be now, right? We have the meet and greet tomorrow. We still have to see how that goes.
Yep.
Which hopefully, right, goes.
That's a whole nother avenue to it. That's going to be something different too.
Yeah, and I'm hoping that's amazing. I'm hoping everybody, shows up and they get to maybe meet their heroes that they watch on social media and things like that.
Heroes might be a little far.
They're detailing heroes, I should say. We'll probably pull out some capes here shortly, made of premium microfiber, thanks to our friends over at the Rag Company. No, we'll have fun tomorrow. But so far, would you say that you would do this again?
100%, absolutely.
100%. Okay.
Yeah, and I think that's it too. The people who enjoyed and got value from it are going to come back, and maybe the ones that didn't like it, I'm hoping everybody liked it, and maybe they'll just pass on it.
Yeah, well, I think that you might be able to pull new people. I think you might pull a lot of the same people, and I think that people will hopefully continue looking forward to, maybe if it continues to be around this time of year, right? Or at a certain point of the year, whatever you decide on the date, people will go, okay, it's coming up, right?
Yeah.
Get prepared, set my notifications, right? I'm ready to learn, I'm ready to see what's new, what's hot, and I don't know, or what's just funny, right? We had a clay video earlier. I think it's hilarious. We got into a little bit of a tussle, a little bit of an argument, right? We and him kind of fist fought a little bit. It was kind of crazy. I mean, he went down pretty fast. He got back up though. He wanted some more, and eventually,
I'm not a fighter. I'm a lover.
Yeah. We settled on a couple great clay products. Who would fight over clay? That's the real question. So, Jason, dude, thank you so much for having us out here.
Thank you for
this
coming.
has been amazing. Your facility is amazing. I am jealous of every single one of these bays. And I don't know. Hopefully, maybe I'll make a drive over here sometime. It's a long way to Chicago, but it might be worth it just to wash my car in one of these. What do you think?
Yeah, absolutely. You're welcome anytime.
Okay. Long road trip begins hopefully soon. So, Jason, thanks so much, man. I appreciate it. And guys, well, I mean, everybody watching this right now, thank you for tuning in, and hopefully you guys learned a bit from other creators here. We have more people to see, more things to do, and we'll see what happens next.